we're just going to join this live once again as we're going to look at the trophy ceremony here as the Bruins are lined up, defeated along the blue line. But we're at least going to see the trophy placed here. Going to be interesting to see if anybody touches the trophy.
Yeah, in the NHL they have this superstition. Some teams elect to touch the conference championship trophy, other teams don't. There are a whole bunch of stats about whether they go on to actually win the Stanley Cup final. So we'll see if that applies here in the junior ranks.
For those of you who have missed it, it was Adam Bolnay, the overtime hero in the Eastern Conference final between the Habs and the Bruins. NHL Kids U18 action on the call. I am Connor Tomty here with Jared Lackman-Minkoff as we see the trophy celebration here. Derek Pierre, the captain for the Habs, he's going to come to one of the organizers here. He's going to shake their hands. Is he going to touch the trophy is my question. He doesn't touch it, as it looks like he was almost tossed over to him. So Derek Pierre and the rest of the Habs are going to go and huddle around for the picture here. I wonder what was discussed here. As the Habs take off their helmets and their mitts, the Bruins have to just watch at defeated. A great effort made by the Bruins, though, Jared.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this was as close as anybody's come to beating the Canadiens. The Canadiens have had a couple of ties in this tournament, but the Bruins looked like, for the last few minutes of that third period and throughout overtime, that they were going to win this game. And you can tell why they're so dejected. An outstanding effort from them. Maël Saint-Hilaire, full props to him. Fantastic game after those 2 goals in the first period. He was a brick wall after that.
So we see Derek Pierre still taking a couple more pictures as the captain of the Canadiens, as the Bruins will leave the ice. They should deserve a round of applause, though, as they exit out here. Fantastic tournament from the Bruins. They were absolutely exceptional. And it cannot be taken away from how strong a performance they put in here as well against the really top undefeated Canadiens. Let's also emphasize that one, as some pictures still being done here by our lovely photographer Gab, who was actually part of the tournament as well.
It's really too bad that we're not going to see a third place game here, because you know the Bruins would be hungry for that one, no matter who they're playing, whether it's the Blackhawks or the Penguins, currently going on in the Western Conference Final.
So still some discussions and celebration around the ice here. Still no Canadiens have touched the trophy, but they will all put on their hats that say Eastern Conference champions. It's been a brilliant performances by all of these Canadiens. Again, going undefeated in the tournament. And the toughest battle they've had is this Eastern Conference Finals. Let's see if they still have all the momentum in their favor as we see who's going to be winning the West Conference Finals. It's the Blackhawks taking on the Penguins as well. What was your prediction for that game, Jared?
Well, the Blackhawks were the #1 team in the Western Conference. They actually, when they went toe-to-toe with these Canadiens, it was a 1-1 tie. That was one of the 2 ties the Canadiens had. The Blackhawks' lone loss in this tournament actually came at the hands of the Rangers. So I think it's going to be the Blackhawks in the end. Of course, the game is going on right now. Unfortunately, we don't have a score update. But I think the Blackhawks play very well as a full team while also having the individual skill, and that's a massive asset for them.
So finally, that is going to do it here. On behalf of Jared Lackman-Minkoff, I'm Connor Tommelty saying thank you for watching. We will see you in the finals.